Good morning, everyone. This is evidently today is actually, a Saturday weekend. So after, so after I had to, so right after taking a break from playing, Mega Man Zero 2, right after beating the game on Mega Man Zero 2, and then, only playing half and then playing Mega Man Zero 3 on my Mega Man Zero collection on my drastic DS emulator, only about halfway. I had to I had to take a break for a while to fully recharging my phone's battery power all the way up to 100%. Due to the fact because using the YouTube gaming app, it drains the app, however, apparently drains so much battery life, thus affecting its performance when it kind of reached all the way down to to 4%. So I had to quickly uninstall the app immediately in order to fully charge it all the way, in order to fully charge the battery power is all the way up. Battery life's power all the way up to 100%, just to correct all of that. So, all I'm just currently so apparently, even around tonight, which you can definitely hear lots of birds chirping in the background outside. I'm actually right now I'm just actually noticing this half moon out here in the center. There were actually just some small. There were actually some of these clouds, especially in the sky. But other than that, the weather is basically it's fully calm and nice out here. Because yesterday the weather sure was. Because yesterday there sure was heavy winds. It was out of control. I mean, out of control, because it was it's just. There were heavy winds blowing hard twice. Then there was some rain. Then there was heavy rain. Even that stopped, and then, man, it was just crazy. And after that, it was it was basically sunny outside, even with clouds. I mean, even the clear skies out there, and the weather was still blowing so damn hard. So now everything is basically cool, though. Finally. So as a result, right now what I'm just trying to do is I'm just making a video recording of this half moon out here. And then afterwards, I'm gonna try live stream. After that, I'm gonna try and resume where I left off on live streaming Mega Man Zero 3 on Mega Man Zero Collection. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Apparently, I just spotted this annoying flying net, of course, here in the upstairs bathroom. Of course, and I just spotted this damn thing, especially on that wall, so I just killed it. Yeah, so now I gotta wash my hands, though. Right after this. Okay. But man, oh man, it's a good thing I managed to beat the game Mega Man Zero 2, because right now, the Drastic DS controls, they were a little bit hard, they were really a little bit hard to to adjust. After what happened, but after what happened, yesterday, around that Friday afternoon night, I don't know what in the world was going on with those controls anyhow. Yeah, but they sure were frustrating me to the point, what in the hell is going on here? Like, what in the hell is going on here with those, what? The drastic DS controls. Oh yeah, by the way, well oh yeah, by the way, plus the Damon PS2 Pro, however, has also been emulator has also been updated since yesterday. And despite the new update, of course, well, the emulator, however, is basically like, say, well, lagging very slowly, and the bottom line is the update just keeps on getting much worse than the last one, since it's been been updated for the 7th time. I really wish those developers, of course, just really get to work, of course, and stop goofing around. That's all. Because right about now, I was checking, because like I said, because well, because let me see, because about what, maybe about a couple of minutes before I got to recording this this half moon out here itself. Apparently I was actually on Google Play Store, and there were about, let's say, about a few people, of course, possibly 4 of them. About 4 of them. Yeah, they were actually they were actually complaining about, because no, not 4, but about, there may be even more than that, possibly 5 or 6. Yeah, because like I said, they were actually complaining about, the Damon PS2 Pro, of course, was even though the game itself was boosting, it was not really working. It was lagging. It was also lagging, very slowly. And now it's and one of them, however, was saying, of course, if the Damon PS2 Pro isn't fully fixed or updated, this person, however, who was complaining about it, would seriously need a refund. That wasn't me, though. That was just another person, though. According to the review I was just reading up on. Yeah, and I'm also noticing, the skies out here at night, however, they're starting, because like I said, I think that they're starting to, turn a little bit light blue, so apparently there'll be some light soon, though, later on, around the Saturday morning. Oh, hold on, just... Yeah, so apparently I got some rest, and I had to had to remind myself by, basically recording this moon out here. At first, I originally thought there was going to be a full moon, only to learn that it was basically a half moon. So I had to check the time, especially around at 5:20 something a.m. or something like that. And as a result, I finally made it here just in time. And voila, here's this half moon directly out here. I mean, outside. Outside to be exact. But other than that, Rally's, however, tasted excellent, though. Especially, especially with 4 hamburgers, not to mention, fries, and, a couple of, apple pies as well, too. It's a good thing those apple pies, however, were not stuck in those packages like they usually do. Man, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, so all I'm just currently doing is just well, just viewing this half moon, especially out here this time of night. Let's see if we can get a closer look. All right. Yeah. Apparently, you notice, like, say, well, the sky is basically a little bit light blue, to which I'm just currently observing out here. All right, let me magnify that image. All right, there it is. Now that's much more like it. It almost looks like, let's see, because based on the, like I said, because based on this image, it almost looks like say what, a blue half moon out here. Even with like say, well, you know, even with these light blue skies directly out here in this, especially around here in this Saturday weekend around the morning. Oh yeah, also, as a heads up to everyone else out there who's actually, like, say, you know, using Twitter, also be very careful, because apparently, be careful because, well, people's passcodes have been stolen, so I've just been informed that I've been informed, however, that people's passcodes have, however, on Twitter have been stolen. That people's passcodes have been stolen on Twitter thanks to some annoying hacker, of course, responsible. So, like I said, it's a good thing I don't have, well, the Twitter app. It's like I said, but it's a good thing I don't have the Twitter app, and I haven't, like, say, you know, well, I haven't really installed it. So that's basically good news, because the truth is, you know, those hackers, however, they're like I said, they're really bad people, and they're really up to no good. Because I do remember, well, back in October 2012, you know, a hacker, however, somehow managed, like, say, well, released a virus on a direct messages, and then suddenly, well, that virus would just suddenly just cause you to, like, say, you know, well, just to boot you out of your Twitter account, and then you gotta, like, say, you know, go back to Twitter and try, like, say, you know, start up a new account. Because apparently that did happen to me. Because I remember because that did happen to me, like, say, what, a few times before, back in October 2012, and then November. So, just a heads up, just be also, like I said, but as a heads up, just be very careful too. And at the very same time, also be very careful, because apparently, who knows? Apparently some hacker, of course, even on Instagram, may end up trying, like, say, you know, well, unleash, like, say, what, another virus, more like a wake bug, causing, like, say, well, whether your tablet or your phone, like, say, what, going, like, say, well, causing it to go completely awake. Because that's exactly what also happened, of course, even, like, what, last year on October 2017. It did, like I said, but it did happen once before. But I don't think it's actually happened, of course, especially around this month, even around this year, though. But just as a precaution, so just be careful, though. Yeah, but still, I can't believe, of course, you know, I just can't believe some damn hacker, of course, would just, like, what, steal people's passcodes like that. That's like, what, an invasion of privacy, though. An invasion of people's privacy. Not very cool, though. Just saying, so. Yes, I just found out the news about that ever since, well, yesterday afternoon. so there's, so like I said, well, the sky is basically light blue, so I don't think, so let's see, because I don't see any stars out directly out here except just, well, except just some clouds, except just some clouds, way above the skies out here this time of night. Plus, I also had to, say, well, uninstall some PlayStation 2 games that I actually had on my Demon PS2 Pro emulator, so that way, because I need, say, well, a lot of room, of course, for my SD card in order to fully, say, well, record this this half moon out here tonight. That's all. Until, like I said, but I'll try and re-download, like I said, but I will try and re-download some PS2 games as soon as after the Demon PS2 Pro emulator is fully fixed this time, and this time with zero lagging, with zero crashes on everything else. But also, and speaking about that YouTube gaming app, it needs a lot. It needs to a lot. It does need a lot of updates due to the fact that app, however, always crashes, of course, whenever there was whenever I see say what a video output being low. Man, that app, however, is to be honest with you, that app is really worse. That's why it causes a major battery life drainage issue going on, especially when it comes affecting its performance. Because from the moment it was 10%, and then suddenly just reached all the way down to from 6%, 5% to 4% since yesterday around the afternoon on a Friday, weekend. So let's see, hold on. All right. Yeah, there's basically light, of course. Soon to be sunny out here pretty soon. I mean, later on. Yeah, so I definitely do notice, a couple of birds just flying around, basically outside. Oh, that was basically just a bird that was just flying around. My bad. At first I thought it was some huge spider that was just flying. It was just flying directly in the skies. I'm like, how in the world can spiders basically fly? I mean, they only got 8 legs. They only just spin their spider webs. But no, they can't even. But like I said, they can't even really fly. I'm about to say. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Nah. Because anyways, because let me see, because yesterday I was just trying to working on working on a latest sketch, of course. Well, since yesterday around what Friday morning, and while I was actually trying to like say, well, sharpen one of my color pencils, I actually did notice like say, well, I'm actually out of that peach skin color pencil though. Really, ever since yesterday about which was yesterday about let's see, when was this? No, 9:02 a.m. especially on a Friday morning. So apparently I'm out of that. So I need to get some more so I gotta get some more color pencils and maybe art supplies. So that way I can be able to like say, well, finish up working on these sketches. So. But I'm only, like I said, only just that peach, that skin color pencil though. That's all. So I need to get some more of that. So that way I can work on most of these sketches on my sketch pad, because I'm a sketch pad really. That's all. Yeah, those are basically just birds chirping, however, which you definitely hear out here. Just checking through the weather out here. Okay. This half moon out here, especially here in the center of above these skies here in the center. Yeah, it's basically like say, it's clearly like say, visible. So the weather out here, it's not really all that cold though. Yeah, man, there definitely are birds chirping, especially around like every morning, especially around at night, because they usually do this like say around at 5 a.m. and then you hear lots of them, of course, around 6 a.m. and then 7. Let's see here. Oh. Alright, there's the half moon out here. I do see some clouds, especially on the left side. And a few only just above the skies where this half moon is at. Just not very close to it though. Okay, let's see. Alright. So all I have to do is just try to zoom in, just get a clear view of this baby here. Only just a half moon out here. Yeah, yeah, there's a half moon. You see how tiny it is, especially like say, well, here in the center. Yeah, this is exactly where it's currently at right now. So I don't think it's going anywhere. Yeah, it's a good thing I managed to get, like, say, plenty of rest. Man, finally managed to spot this one before it can actually rotate any further, whether it was in the center or was actually on the far right side, though, here in these skies. Okay. Let's try and magnify that image and zoom that all the way up to 4.0. Yeah, I definitely see a bird that was just flying directly towards, like, say, flying below directly towards the left. So let's see. So let me see, because right now I'm actually only halfway on Mega Man 03 since I managed to take out, like, say, well, two of Dr. Wile's numbers, two of his bosses. So like I said, because I am gonna resume, where I left off. So I'll be back to, like, say, live streaming, possibly around the morning, or should I say maybe around the morning, or maybe later on, especially around, like, say, around this Saturday weekend, maybe around the afternoon. But who knows? As soon as after I'm finished, like, say, doing this video recording, I'm gonna get started on that right away. It's a good thing I've been halfway through, though, but still, that battery, like I said, but that battery life issue, thanks to that YouTube gaming app, however, kind of really, like, say, really kind of messed up the whole streaming mess. Man, that was a bummer. I wanted to go all of the way, not just halfway through. Yeah, two of those birds were definitely flying all right. No doubt. Yeah, because, let me see, because one of them, however, they was, like, say, just flying around, one of them just, like, say, we just landed directly towards one of those black wires. Even out here. See. I know the image is a little bit blurry because I'm trying to, like, say what? Trying to get a clearer view of this thing. Yeah, I see. Okay, now I see it clearly. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get started. See, I'm gonna try and get started right away. Possibly live streaming Mega Man 03 by resuming where I left off. Y'all be good, be safe and sound out there. Take care, and I'll be back in a flash. Also, happy Saturday weekend, especially on May 5th, 2018. Plus, plus I also do need to take this a leave right away. Okay, yeah, now I see it. There's a half moon out here, because I know that the image, the image, however, is like what, basically blurry and really shouldn't be doing something like that. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta take this a leave immediately though, just in case. I'll be back, so I'll be back, like, say, live streaming Mega Man 03 on Mega Man Zero Collection, and then on Mega Man 04 onto that game as well. Okay, here I go. There's that bird. Of course, that was just. Oh, that's just another bird that was just flying directly towards the left. Okay, I see it.